to turn my phone sideways. Do I look all messed up or?
No, you look fine. Yeah, you're just sideways. That's it.
Like when you look at me, I'm setting sideways.
Yeah.
I get so tired of I don't want to hold my phone up. I don't have no way of holding it up. So stupid. I guess I could unplug my phone, but then I got my phone plugged in. So stupid. Let me try this. Yeah, so the only way it'll let me do it is, I mean, they should have thought about this. They should have thought about this when they built freaking phones because they know you're going to put the charger in the bottom, so you can't set it straight up and down and still have it in the charger.
What
Idiots.
up, Kenny? Kenny said Colt Squad.
What
What
up?
up, everybody?
What up? We gonna get some people in here before we get it nice and juicy. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
We're out here running a load on a Saturday. Happy Saturday, y'all. Hope y'all relaxing. Y'all had a good breakfast. Y'all ain't hung over too bad. But if you are, hey, drink another beer. I hear one beer when you wake up when you hung over helps. So I'm gonna unplug my phone for a minute. It'll probably kill my battery, but so I can set it up here and I don't look like a goof ass. Then
You
we'll
still
move
look
the
like a
steering
goof
wheel.
ass.
Let's go here. Now I'm driving with the steering wheel way up, like Trucker Bob and shit. Running a load northbound 69. Come back on me, breaker 19.
Doing it cab over style. Sitting here turning like this. Shit.
Yeah.
Cruising for a bruising. Way up. Oh, yeah, real quick. Before we get started, there, we
Captain
already got
Kurt
8
in the
people in
house.
here. What up, Kurt? You say you need
What
to buy a
up?
phone mount. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You do need to buy a good phone mount, Chad. Like mine. You see how mine is? I got mine on my dash.
Huh?
Talk about getting a phone mount.
You still talking about
Uh,
the phone mounts?
yeah. So
My
my
phone
first
mount's better
stop,
than yours. Damn right. What now?
my first stop, dude, at Port Huron, I was looking it up, and the Dollar General is literally on the coastline, right next to the border to Canada. You got that. I can't remember what river it's called. Silver Lake, no, it's some kind of river, and Dollar General that I'm on is on
A
the
payday in the house?
coastal street.
I can't
What
hardly
up,
damn see
payday?
the comments, man.
So yeah, your boy gets to go deliver and see
Well,
Canada.
get you one of them Canadian geese. Bring it back. You can bring
I
you could
should,
catch
dude.
one. You could catch one, bring it back, and name it Dagburn. Dagburn.
Oh, that'd be funny. Get like a little tiny dog collar with it says Dagburn on the tag.
Yeah.
Remember that last time me and you were rolling through about that same area in Port Huron and we saw them Canadian geese because you could see the body of water and then Canada on the other side, but all the Canadian geese were on our side of the shore. And I was telling you, I'm like, dang, dude, like these geese, they're stupid. And you was like, why is that? I was like, they're Canadian geese, but they're on the wrong side. They're all over here.
Right. That's right. That's a good analogy. Deep thought. Deep thoughts by Nathaniel Hummer.
Yeah, they're
Man, we got
assholes. I
12
hate
people in
Canadian
here.
geese. I know we're picked up
Man,
fast.
yeah, I'd like to get like 15 in here. I want to
Yeah,
feel like we're somebody. You know what I mean?
yeah. We talk a little bit more BS till we get a few more people in here. We'll dive right into it. You know what else I'm about to dive right into? This flatbed driver's ass if he don't find the gas pedal. There
Hell
we
yeah.
go.
We're already about to start a riot this Saturday fine morning.
Yeah, let's start a riot. I ain't scared.
Y'all hit the like button on the way in here. It really helps us out. Appreciate it. Shout out Captain Kurt, Kenny React, Little Payday, Mama, Burden Fan. If I miss you, it's because I'm bouncing on these goddamn Michigan roads.
Yeah. What up,
Ty's in the
Ty?
house. What's up, Ty? Ty, you better hit that goddamn like button. Ty, you date my daughter. You better stop by and I want you to jump up in the air and Azuka kick that damn like button. Shit. How's everybody doing this fine morning before we get started? Yeah,
yeah.
we're driving safe, little Jeffrey. Little Jeffrey, shout out little Jeffrey. Man, if I miss y'all's comments because we're on the phone and I got my sunglasses on because the sun's right in my face, and then so please forgive us if we miss a comment, but especially after we get to going.
Yeah, focusing on the road.
Man, I'm ready. Hey, I'm ready to put a quarter in my butt and get this party farted. What about you?
Let's get it farted.
So today I start out, early morning stuff, drinking the coffee, waking up and so forth, and I come across this video on YouTube. I watch the YouTubes in the morning when I'm waking up and so forth. Check everybody out. See what Captain Kurt's talking about. See what Kenny's talking about. See what everybody's talking about. And I come across this video made by a Jason King.
Just call him Jason Queen.
Yeah, for the sakes and purposes of this video, we're going to call him Jason Queen because I think he is. He's got a couple of marbles loose, and I think he is a drag queen, fruitcake. But I don't know. I think bear with us, y'all. We ain't gonna go too far into the dark side. Two Mother Truckers still gonna do reactions videos and so forth. But yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but our reaction, our reactions, our channel that we do reactions on because we love Upchurch's music, and other people's music too. But we're definitely Creek Squad. We're definitely all about the Upchurch. Uh, your boys out there doing boss ass shit. This is what it is. So go Creek Squad. Um, but if you notice, our channel is Two Mother Truckers, not reaction channel and so forth. And we left it open because we'll do our own content and so forth. But we're not going to go into the dark side, guys. We're going to continue to make videos. We're going to continue to make our own content, do reaction videos, do our own content. But I think it's just about time that motherfucking Two Mother Truckers show a little bit of their teeth and claws. You know what I'm saying? And this morning kind of brought out those
Yeah, just
what
a little bit.
what
I
yo.
said, yeah, just a little bit.
I'm watching this video by this Jason Queen and everything, and it's another one of those. Here we go. Here we go. Daddy didn't show you enough attention. You thought you would jump on YouTube's and you would make a video and daddy would share it and you'd become like infamous and you and church would be pounding fist and hang out together and run off and live a rock out life and y'all would ride Can-Ams together, and then that didn't happen, and then you're not getting the views that you want and you're not getting the subs you want. So now you flip flop. You change the flip flops, and now you go the other way, and you figure now you'll just attack up church and Creek Squad, and now here we go. We got this video from Jason Queen. He pops on and uh, starts calling us Cult Squad. Now we're Cult Squad. I mean, which is it? Are we Crack Squad? Are we Geek Squad? Are we Cult Squad? Like, come on with the jokes. You guys are just jelly, and that's all the hell it is. And as Jason Queen gets on there, and he wants to start talking out of his ass about, I used to be a huge Ryan Upchurch fan, and my son turned me on to it, and I used to ride Can-Ams, and we'd jam his music, and we would do this, but this was back when, and I did. I really enjoyed Upchurch and his music and so forth back when he was humble and he wasn't strung out and he was a humble guy and he was just a kid and now he attacks people. I don't know if you missed something, Jason Queen, but he started out on Vine doing troll videos way before he showed up and was mostly known for his music. So he was trolling people then. So what you're saying there doesn't make sense. And talking about church being humble, my dog got over 3 million views. All right, he's got multiple successful albums. He's making hundreds, if not millions of dollars. All right. And he does stuff like, I don't know if you missed it the other day, you fucking dumb shit. Goes to Peyton's house down in Alabama and drops off thousands of dollars worth of equipment. And you're saying he's not humble now. I mean, back when you're just getting started and you got a little bit of money and you're making music and you're trolling on Vine, and back then he was probably trying to get monetized his damn self. Be humble, okay. Make millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars now doing making music and so forth, uh, and then you take time to help out and stop by and give thousands of brand new equipment to a young aspiring um, rapper, my friend, our friend, our little bro, little payday. That's some humble shit. That's some boss ass shit. You know what I mean? It's just, is your ass not burn up, Nate? Don't let me take
Oh,
the show. Don't let me.
dude, my ass is all the way burnt up. I was watching that video too, and it just seems like he's so uneducated. Like the whole thing you just said about him not being humble. You know how many cars, trucks, money, and all the upcoming artists that he's helped out? Like, look at fucking Chase Matthew, look at Justin, and everybody is taking him for advantage and then turn their back on him. And then, but he still goes out and he helps people who he finds are genuine. You're right, showing up to Payday's house, helping him get a studio because he sees something in Payday. Like that's some humble shit. And and another thing that he mentioned in the video too was the fact of he said that Upchurch don't care about his fans,
Oh
and
my
that's what
god.
really kind of that's what got me kind of like, okay, this motherfucker, dude, he's just uneducated. He got mad and he really don't know shit. He says something like, well, if you want to know something, you just go back and you look at the video. But Ryan Upchurch said it came out of his mouth. Okay, you can take that for what the fuck ever you want to take it for. But then what about the words coming out of your mouth? You make sure your shit's factual too. If you actually pay attention to small details, you'll understand some shit like saying that, oh well, he doesn't care about Creek Squad. He only cares about himself and shit like that. He made a song on his newest album, People's Champ, called Severe Storms. It's literally a song about his fucking fans.
He refers to his fans
Like,
all the time in his songs.
oh yeah. He always mentions Creek Squad. He has almost made like an ad lib of Creek Squad throughout his videos, his songs. It's like a staple. And then he makes videos, just random videos saying thank you Creek Squad, or then like he said about being at Ghost Ranch and opening up a hangout spot for Creek Squad and for his real fans. And he talks about, hey, I'm going to be down at Aldean's at yada yada time. How about all my Creek Squad fans come down? We'll chill out. We'll yada yada yada. And what we were at his municipal concert in Nashville, and he brought Father Son Reacts on stage, Kansas Rebel Man, Simba TV. He performs for the people in the back of the crowd too. He's taking people's phones and like, I
Taking
mean, that
selfies,
dude.
videos. Yeah, first thing Tammy said, first time being to one of his shows and so forth, she said, the thing about, like, okay, it's not a huge, this isn't, I'm trying to think, this isn't Deer Creek in Indianapolis, but, it's a municipal building and it's sold out. But the thing I like about this show is like he stops and talks in between. Like he is invested. He stops and has conversations during his conversation. I'm like you, bro. I'm at a loss of words. I'm like doesn't care about his fans. Like, okay, bro, you need views, you need subs. Daddy didn't show you attention. I get it, but like doesn't care about his fans. Like, let's keep it in context. Let's keep it in reality here. You're not even reaching at this point, bro. You're making yourself sound like a fruitcake. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. He said in another part of the video about how, well, Upchurch has only done like one or two shows in the past 2 years.
Oh
Well,
my
let's see,
god.
he did the Corbin Arena. He did the two shows in Nashville, whether you want to count that
Look,
as one show or not. But he
let,
said that's the only what?
let me interrupt you. I'm sorry. I want to keep things in order to the video, if that's okay with you. Uh,
Yeah,
the next thing he talks about after he talks about how he's no longer humble is how he's strung out. Everybody's riding this strung out. Strung out on what, bro? You know what I'm saying, Nate? Like strung out on what? When you can use whatever drug that church is using, look perfectly healthy, doesn't have any signs of an addict, is producing albums, music, on YouTube, no signs, no arrest of what the hell are they talking about? Why the hell are they still? What the fuck is he strung out on? I want them drugs. You know what I'm saying, Bubba?
Yeah, and that's what's funny too, because he said something about, well, you can see about, or his pupils or his eyes are red, or whatever the case might be. Well, okay, for one, he smokes pot. Everybody knows he smokes pot. That's going to make your eyes red for one. He's admitted in one of his songs about taking Adderall, but he's not going along the lines like, he's not out here doing fucking heroin or crack or meth or nothing like that, because if he did, and if he was strung the fuck out on it, you would be able to tell that he was strung out on it. I
There'd be
mean,
something. You don't live your life on a public platform like YouTube and do shorts on a daily basis and talk about all the problems he's currently going through, by the way, Jason Queen. Uh, but and do all that. And like, don't get me wrong, church is smart, but something would slip through the cracks. You know what I mean? Something would show through. Somebody would be like oh, I seen that. He just people being idiots, man. If I could go around and do the kind of drugs that churches doing, still look healthy, no indications or hints, produce music, and still manage to do boss ass shit that church is currently doing, I'm down for those drugs. Let's get fucked up. Because
that's yeah, that's
I
what
can't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's what I'm saying, dude. It's all what I feel like is this false perception, because people get fucking jealous, or because he puts his life out there on YouTube and on social media. And that's one thing that the old boy mentioned, that the Queen mentioned. But Upchurch even openly admits that. I just watched his fucking Instagram reel yesterday or the day before. He was saying something. He's like, "Well, yeah, I put my whole life on here because it's going to be like my own little documentary." He said, "Why would I have you wait? Why would I have you wait for a long time for finally everybody to gather up the information and then post a documentary?" He said, "No, you're seeing it right now." He said, "Fuck the
Right.
wait, and you're going to see it right now." And that's just is what it is. So yeah, he's going to tell his life story, and he can do that if he wants to do that. And if you're not intrigued by it, if you don't give a fuck, or if you think it's horse shit, then just don't fucking watch it. That's not why he posted there. He posted there for the people that are interested in it, for the people that really are fans. And he said something about fucking wanting to be Crack Squad or Cult Squad or whatever the case is. I don't think that the reason why I don't think he understands what Creek Squad and Upchurch means is like, well, Upchurch is like a different kind of celebrity. He's not one of them fucking puppeteered, makeup wearing celebrities that you see on TV all the time. Like he's a real dude, and that's why he has the legacy that he does. And the reason why he has the fan base that he does is because he puts forth the extra foot to build a connection with the people that listen to his music, as in making a song specifically about his fans, making posts on social media, talking to his fans, talking like you guys, like he'll sit there and tell you like, you guys are so important. I wouldn't have none of this if it wasn't without y'all. And he takes it and I'm gonna build a hangout spot. Y'all gonna out. Hey, I'm in Nashville. What y'all up to? He might, dude. There could be 20,000 people in fucking Nashville downtown that might be a fan of his, and they might all swarm him. But like he said, when he went down to oh fuck, I can't remember where he went down to, but when he said, oh, he was in Nashville. And he said there was no better feeling than walking up the road with 20, 30 people around him that cared about him. And you know
Right.
why his fans care about him the way that he does? Is because he speaks and then he shows. He speaks and then he shows. If he's going to talk it, you turn around and then he's walking it.
He's
Whether
a
you think it's right, whether you think it's wrong, if he has a point to make, he's going to drive it home.
Yep.
And
And your boy
he
got
stays
receipts.
honest.
And your boy got
Yeah,
receipts. And
exactly.
motherfuckers,
Yeah,
and all it is motherfuckers hate it. You know. Then Jason Queen, he goes on, God bless that family. God bless. Rest in peace, Kylie Rodney, and condolences to the family. But he goes on and he talks about how and then his numbers declined ever since he went into true crime, and he mentioned the Kylie Rodney and this and that. Like, ha- okay, he talks about how he said she wasn't real and she wasn't. What church did there? Okay, he has his own reasons, and I'm not going to speak for church, and I'm not inside church's brain, and I haven't had the conversation for church to tell me, you know, we haven't talked to church about it. But he says, oh, so much respect and all this and that. He said he wasn't real, this and that. Church, have you ever stopped and thought? And I'm not saying this to be factual. I just heard. I'm just in my mind, and I'm thinking out loud here. But have you ever stopped and slowed down, chasing clout and views and subs and doing it the wrong way, and maybe thought to yourself that church was baiting? Maybe he was raising awareness. He was stirring the pot up. That could be too. It could be that he just wanted to mention and wanted to put. And here's the thing. It's what he did. He set out to raise awareness, and by God damn, if he didn't, I mean, your boy gets on there. How many artists out there, that sign with major music companies is that talking about one individual way out in California, clear out in the West Coast? He did. He went on there. Did he say things, everything that fits your damn narrative or your pretty little princess dress? So, you look good in your damn bikini or whatever. No, he didn't say that. He's gonna say what the I'm not a. Me and you've been around. I mean, we haven't been on YouTube, and it's been a blessing. We've had so much fun. But we've been around since day one. We've watched his younger videos, and if we heard about him and we didn't realize that he made them, we went back and watched it. And I'm here to tell you, there's one thing about church is he's going to do it the way he sees fit. It may not be perfect to your narrative or what, but currently it might be what he's believing in, or he might be just using it to bait y'all, to bait people and raise awareness. Um, but there's one thing I know about church is that he's gonna. I don't. Who's missed it? Like everybody that's been here, probably everybody in the chat knows that he's gonna do and say what the fuck he wants to do and what he wants to say to get the point across. And maybe he done it to raise awareness. And my Lance, he did. I mean, even as of current day, it's looking like she does exist. God bless her soul. Rest in peace. It may look like an accident. May some questions. I don't know enough about it to speak on it. I haven't analyzed it. Um, but still to this day, because of church, doing it in your purdy little Princess Perfect way or not, has still got people going on YouTube and wasting their damn Thursday, Friday, Saturday, still talking about and using it as an attack on Upchurch, but still to this day they have Kylie Rodney's name in their mouth. Like church made a whole lot of people super focused on that situation. That's good
That's a
shit.
fact.
If
That
anything
is good
happened
shit.
to your Trinity, which is my daughter, Mariah, Kenzie, shit, go ahead, church. Raise that motherfucking awareness. Say, I mean, I don't want to get things twisted, but just talking about it from a dad standpoint, hell, I don't even care if you do go around and say she ain't real. Get real or get everybody's eyes on her. If that's what you're doing, you're baiting or you're just trying to raise awareness. This guy wants to months later. I don't know. It hasn't been a year. He wants to talk about how he lost so much respect because church said the church talked about one thing that wasn't perfect for you and your narrative and is that you lose respect and now you don't listen to any of his music. If his music comes on, you turn it off. Really? You're that simple. You're that much of a $5 ass princess that you don't listen to his music because of the way that he talked and things that he said while maybe possibly baiting and ultimately hands down raising awareness to the Kylie Rodney situation. That's trash, dude. That's bunk.
That is trash. Because yeah, like exactly like you said, he raised a whole bunch of awareness for it, and not only did he raise awareness, but he was going in because he mentioned how he was in Tony and Zana Mae's live. He was like, "You're attacking that military woman, calling her a fat whore over and over and over." Like, because if he's genuinely concerned about something and he feels like that you're lying, because I'd do the same thing if I was on a live panel with somebody. I'm like, hey, this is the evidence that I have, and I'm showing you what I have in evidence. The only thing you're showing me is what you can say out of your mouth. You don't have receipts for shit on nothing. And I'm telling you how I feel about it, and you keep backing down what I'm trying to say to you or tell me that I'm lying. when you ain't got shit to show for your fucking self. And so, yeah, he should have called her a fat fucking whore if that was a real suspect. He's passionate about it. Half these people out here, like you said, were going on for live panels, and someone just said down in the comments a second ago about how the true crime community was just eating the shit up. They're just doing it. A lot of people were just doing it for views. We're doing it for attention. These half non-educated motherfuckers were out here just trying to be involved, just trying to be involved. But then you had Upchurch out there who didn't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. He was trying to find an answer. He didn't give a fuck about Tony's feelings, Xaname's feelings, no nothing like that. He's like, I'm here to find out the fucking facts. I want to know where she is. Fuck how you feel about it, and fuck how you feel about it.
Yeah. Hey, he don't know her, and she don't know him. So he's on there. He's on there saying his points while he's talking this and that. She's falling in love with him. Oh, he's such a deep friend. I'm in love with Upchurch. No, I mean she's talking her shit too. Everybody wants to get sensitive though. Everybody wants to talk about it. You know, he just he didn't give a fuck. Sorry, I mean he didn't give a fuck. I'm here. I'm here to raise awareness. I'm here to talk about it. I'm not here to make friends. I'm the sugarcoat shit. Sorry, Friendville's down the street, exit number 99. Go hit it. I mean that's what he didn't care. You know, father and son reaction was in here, but I think they already dipped out. Thanks, father and son. We missed y'all. If we're missing anybody in the comments, uh, mods, could you address them and talk to them? We're bouncing up and down the road, and we're ranting at we're getting juicy here, but I don't want to. And it sucks so bad to do this on the camera. Like the comments are just like bloop 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 bouncing up and down the road. So our apologies. Much love to all y'all, but yeah, it's you know. And then back to like you said earlier, then he goes on to talk about how he doesn't care about his fans and how he's broken. He only had one show in 2 years. He
Yeah,
goes
check
what?
this out, dude. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
So he says he doesn't care about his fans. Says that he's going broke. All right, going broke because he only done one show in 2 years, bro. What the fuck have you done? You got 132 subs. You got 56 videos. You got 100. You got 132 subs. You got 56 videos. I'm watching this truck here. Sorry. Stay in your lane. Just because there's two lanes don't mean we share both of them, asshole. I'm in a mood. We're talking about Jason Queen. Stay in your damn lane. But you know, he says that he's going broke and this is that, and he doesn't care about his fans because he only done one show in 2 years. What the hell have you done, Jason Queen? You got 132 subs, 56 videos, and here's what's great. You've been in this since 2007. You joined YouTube in 2007. What the fuck have you done? I mean, where do you even feel that you have the credibility to get on get on YouTube and make a video about the life? It's because you know you don't. You know you don't, and all you want to do is be another stupid shit that makes up. That I can't. Daddy don't show me attention. He doesn't think I'm cool enough. He probably thinks you're an idiot. And then now you say, well, now I'll flip flop. Now I'll go on the attack and everything, and then maybe I'll get my views. I'll get my sub. You're using his name as clout, attacking him to try to get clout. And that's all it is. He done one show in 2 years. You know why he done one show in 2 years, Jason Queen? Fuck you. And that's why he's done one show in 2 years. All right. You got 132 subs. Enough with the joke. And here's what's crazy. I was going to say earlier. 132 subs, 56 videos. He's been on YouTube since 2007. He's trying to talk about what church does, right? Now go in there and check his description. What does it say? Oh, here to have fun, educational, and call out the fucking haters. Jason Queen, he's a fruitcake, dude. Just another.
He's a
Go ahead.
yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Especially like he said about that doing like one or two shows in 2 years. He's like, was like, well, that's all the income that he's got right now. They got to try to make a living off of just that. And I'm like, do you not understand how like I think the music game works? Like, I'm not a music artist, so I can't tell you 100%. But coming out of Upchurch's mouth, and
So
from
hey,
what I've seen, you don't
so
make
so just like you said, ain't nobody heard of Spotify now. Ain't nobody heard of
exactly
SoundCloud,
no
music platform streaming. You think that this whole
streaming
way that
YouTube.
you think that Upchurch's only income, Jason Queen, is YouTube? Idiot. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, yeah, that's basically the point that I was driving. Is like he's got multiple sources of income besides just doing shows. He's monetized on YouTube. He makes money from YouTube. He makes money from all the music streaming and
Yes, Cap.
anything else.
Yes, Captain Kurt. Jason, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the chats in there, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
Yes,
good.
Captain Kurt. He is a joke.
He is, and
Absolutely right. Keep going.
I seen Burn fan Jen made a comment about that Upchurch song. Look at these dudes. I'm y'all here.
Daddy didn't
He was
show.
fucking jealous because he can't suck a fucking dip of milk out of his
That's what
titty.
it is. He put his mouth up that titty, and church pulled it away. It's like you don't get no milk, and now he's mad about it. Sonny boy, Daddy didn't show love, and Sonny boy's mad about it. That's all it is.
Right. And another thing that he mentioned, I want to move on to, he started talking about, because we're still kind of talking about the whole money thing, is that he said that Patty Lynn was just taking the money. If he's seen that, because Upchurch did admit that his mom did
And
all of the
before we get into this, we do not speak Patty Lynn, Upchurch. We don't know the inner details, just off of what y'all have seen and what we've seen, and that's what we're speaking on. We're using
exactly.
that info to speak on Jason Queen's video. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, this is more or less how we feel in our opinion about it. But the thing is if Upchurch and Upchurch did say something about his mom help manage financials or yada yada yada. But here's the thing though, is that Mr. Mike Queen or whatever the fuck his name is, I'm just gonna call him the Queen. If he's trying to say that, well, Patty was taking the money and she was reinvesting it, trying to be smart so that they still have assets or whatever the case is. Put money here, put money here, put money there, because he sees that she sees that he's going to trial so many times and lawsuits left and right. Okay, well, how many lawsuits has he been through? But he hasn't lost a court case. And if even if she did manage his financials, that all the money is underneath Ryan Upchurch Enterprises LLC, right? Just like when he was talking about that Elvis video, how he was so closely related to Elvis, or not related, but he was similar to the Elvis story. Okay, well, if you have a financial manager, right, the money that comes in and comes out of your account, business, personal, whatever the case is discussed, isn't it? You don't just go out and you buy $1 million worth of assets without talking to the person who earned that money, who owns that money.
A billion
It doesn't
plus,
matter.
three houses now, three houses now.
Yeah, okay, you got
And
three houses.
you're right. You have access. You're right. You have access to those accounts to do managerial type shit, not buy houses. And you are right. He's been going to court, Jason Queen. What the hell are you talking about? Him going to court with fuckhead from Canada and all that shit. He's done been going to court. Today your first day, motherfucker? Like Jesus, is today? Did you show up and clock in today? Like he's been to court. What the hell is court or lawsuits? Got it? Why would she be in a panic about it now? And yeah, to be attached to the account so she can do managerial shit. If she truly done all this shit, it that's wrong. That's foul. It's not. And she got rights and she's able to do that. She could do that. She's on the account. No, no, hell no. Legally, yes, she could. It is what it is. She plays slick, and maybe legally she probably could when it comes down to the meats and potatoes. But she was on those goddamn accounts to do managerial shit for Ryan. And God bless Ryan that he made the fatal mistake to trust his own motherfucking mom. Wow. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, I mean that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not even like Upchurch said in his previous video. It's not even about the money. It's the principle. Like, don't go out and just be buying houses left and right and not tell me at least why. Tell me why you bought the houses. If you want to tell me or have a discussion with me previously, hey son, I think it would be smart if we would invest in this and this and that to help save money or move money or so that you have more assets or yada yada. discuss it. Don't just go out behind their back and pull some shady shit. That makes it to the point where he can't trust you, and that's why it blown up the way that it did. So no, I don't fucking support Patty Lynn. I don't feel fucking bad for Patty Lynn or none of them that have done Ryan wrong at all. Like, especially for somebody who shovels themselves out so much for the people that he cares about, and especially his mom. He's done songs with his mom. He talks about his mom all the time. Like like he said in his video, he is a mama's boy. At the end of the day, it is what it is. He has his mom up to a very high pedestal, but nobody knows his mom better than he does. So if she was to make a real smart financial investment that she knew or she thought that would be in the betterment for her son, who would have recognized that first? Who would have been able to see it between black and white? Upchurch would have looked at his mom if she bought the houses the way that she did, and she in his head he could have thought, well, I know how my mom is because I know my mother. Let's discuss it first. And why did you buy these houses? Was it to reinvest? Because but if it's something caught him off guard from a left wing, that's like, hey, that's an irrational decision that my mama usually wouldn't have made. He would have sat down and could have critically thought about it before he just flew off the fucking deep end. Well, that he flew off for a deep end on the reason because he knows that his mom did him wrong. Instead of trying to sit there and think about it and critique it down, there was no reason for him to sit there and critique it down. Or he did critique it down and be like, damn, I can't believe my own mother would fucking do that to me.
Man,
So fuck that fucking mic, dude. For one, like if you really want to like say some shit on your video,
Robert,
you need to do some real motherfucking research
yeah,
before you
Robert,
open your goddamn mouth.
Robert made in the comment, they're just doing it for views. That's all it is, for views and subs. You're exactly right. This Queen guy, that's all he's doing. And don't get me wrong. Listen, we're we'll openly say it. We'll keep it real. We'll keep it real with all y'all. We're on YouTube right now. We know that this is going to generate views, an algorithm, and we know it's going to do that. If it does that while we do this, great, fine, hell yeah, hoorah! I got views, we got subs. Yeah, are we looking to monetize? Yeah, well, hell yeah, we're going to do this. If we can monetize, we can turn around and do this and make money on it. If we can make reaction videos and cool little intros and so forth, and turn around and get paid a little bit of money, yeah, we're going to do it. And that's why we're doing it. I'm not. We're looking to get views. We're looking to get clout. We're looking to get this, but on a also by being real. I mean, we don't have to just attack people just for the sake of just. I'm gonna go on there and attack this guy and use his name because I know it'll bring me big clout, big views. Like if we don't like him, we're just not going to mess with them. I mean, it ain't that deep to get a view. I mean, if we're on here, we're keeping a 100 with you. 100. Are we on here right now speaking because we know that there was 20 some people, now there's 19, now back up to 20 by my phone anyway. But yeah, and we can say it, but don't get it twisted though. Don't get it twisted though. We got our boy Upchurch's back. We're
For
Creek
real.
Squad. It is what it is. Ain't no fake in front for us. Um, we're going to get us back if the views or the subs come along. But I'm not going to go on here and pretend like we're not. I mean, we would just talk amongst each other, or I would call Nate here. We would just, you see this, did that. But now that we're on YouTube, and I'm just sick of it, man. Creek Squad or Geek Squad, Crack Squad, now Cult Squad. Just another motherfucking dag burn, man. We haven't talked about it, we haven't touched on it, but I'm sick of it. We're touching on it. It's getting old, it's trash, you know. And then this guy goes on to talk and back to the Patty, back to a little bit of popcorn thinking there. But during Jason Queen's video, he talks about how Upchurch is spacey, he doesn't know where his wallet is, this and that. The dude halfway through his video loses his mind. He gets stuck on stupid and can't even remember what the hell he's thinking about. But back to Patty Lynn, this and that. She says, he was seeing and buying these cars and everything is investing money to protect your son's money. That's why you did it, really. Then if you did it, you wouldn't be so emotional and be making videos about how now Creek Squad is a cult, Creek Squad is a gang, Creek Squad is harassing. Now the security at Ghost Ranch follows you around and you're so scared. That's a lot of emotions coming out from a mom that is totally innocent in this situation and had no ill will doings or no hidden agendas or so forth. I mean, you came right out on videos your goddamn self and had a lot to say. Uh, so that's bogus, man. That's bogus. The other thing is back to Patty being, Jason Queen says Patty being smart and this and that. You're not buying you are not buying houses to protect your son's money. Buying houses and real estate and mortgage, the house market. Nobody's ever seen like the house market what it does, and that's your ideal of buying real estate. Invest it, put it in closed account or IRA. I don't know. My wife, she's in the mortgage, and she's smart like that, and she said the same thing. You're not protecting money or stashing it like Jason Queen says, stashing away money to protect your son from spending it all by buying houses and cars and reselling it to what are we talking about? Bunch of clowns just making up excuses. If she done this, she bought the houses, this, that. My gut is there was some stinky shit going on, and Patty was right in the mix, stinking it up. I mean, it is what it is. Then he goes on to talk about uh, next thing he talks about is how church. The reason why Patty felt like it because he was giving stuff away just left and right because he's strung out on drugs. Again, keep it in context. Keep it in context. Keep it in some type of reality here. Like we've all seen our fair share of crackheads. We go to Chicago. Me and you, Nate. We go to Detroit. We go to Chicago. We've seen a couple of chicken heads, this and that. Chicken crackheads don't. We've been in the pawn shops and shit. Crackheads don't give away stuff. Crackheads sell stuff. Strung out people sell their stuff. They sell or pawn their stuff to get more drugs. How the hell do you connect him giving a couple of different people vehicles or stuff because he was friends with them and he appreciated them and he wanted to show love? And by the way, at the end of the day, it's his stuff. He
Right.
worked hard to get it. Who the fuck was sitting down, eyes feeling like plastic, dry, looking at computers at that final line or bar in a song, but it just wasn't right. Spending 4 hours probably tweaking it to just get it right. That's Upchurch was doing that. So if Upchurch wants to give away a motherfucking truck, he's gonna give it away. And that ain't none of your damn business. But it definitely, there's one thing I can say: YouTube, no YouTube, this, that, info, this, that. There's one thing I can say for myself: he ain't giving away stuff because he's strung out on drugs. You don't give it away. You would sell it. You don't give it away. In the store.
Facts.
He even talked about the trim in his house, bro. He talked about the trim in his house, how it was like a set. Maybe that's what he wanted to do. He does have money. His only income is not YouTube. He's got different platforms his music is streaming on. Your boy is financially doing all right. I mean, you don't stop in the middle of all the things that you're going through and in a messed up situation where people has taken advantage of you that you dearly trusted and loved, and it's that, and still be able to stop by and swipe a card and I don't know, buy $5,000, $10,000 worth of shit. You know,
That's what
I know we brought some equipment when we went down to see Little Payday. We brought some of the equipment that is now sitting there, so we know we're not going to put his business out there, but we know the price tag on it on some of that stuff. He's strung out. He's broke. You know, no, he's showing love. He does what he shows love where he wants to and where he feels he's appreciated and he feels that it'll be appreciated. And he's a humble ass dude. And it's none of your fucking business. I mean, I'll
what he
say it.
does on his personal time, like for real.
Yeah,
Like
none of
even
your
if,
damn business.
yeah, I mean, even if he like, This is why I don't get, man. This is where I think I view things a little bit different from everybody else. Like, okay, so even take it if he even was on drugs. So fucking what? He ain't bugging nobody. He's not being a menace to society. Like, why does everybody give a fuck? Like, what? I don't. That's why I don't understand. That's why I literally just don't understand why everybody has to take drugs and wrap it around him. I think they're just so distraught because of the kind of content he puts out and the way that he does put his life out there. They're like, man, there's got to be some way that's happening. There's got to be some way that's happening. Like he's got to be on. They're making assumptions. I don't give a fuck what you say about his eyes. What? Without a viable fucking drug test or any actual clear signs, this motherfucker's strung out on some crazy ass dope. The opinion that it doesn't matter to me. And another thing is, real quick, what he fucking mentioned in the video. Well, I'm gonna go back to where he said he only did one or two shows in 2 years. All right, so how about we lay this down? Last show that I've noticed that he done, by my own knowledge, was the Nashville show at the Municipal Building where me and you went. To my knowledge, he hasn't done another one since. But how many times he been in the court? And didn't he make a video, 2 videos, before he went to those shows and performed? He said the fucking YouTube thing is getting out of hand, and he said I can't breathe. Everybody's calling my phone all the time, and yada yada yada. He's like, I just need to take some time off and do some country boy shit. I just need to do what I want to do. And he even said that this might be my last show for a while. Now he made a video after the shows and said that the Nashville shows like revamped it in him that he wants to do shows again. Okay. Well, then he started going to court. Then he made a video after he was going to court with Nicole Arbor, uh, talking about, hey, I already had a tour set up and I had to cancel it because I keep having to go to court over this dumbass bitch. Right. Okay. So there were some shows that were canceled because he had some legal obligations to tend to. But even if he didn't want to do fucking shows, even if he didn't want to do any shows, he doesn't have to. You know why? Because he's a fucking human being. And look, while he's not doing shows, what else is he doing, Chad? He's releasing music. Boom, 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 boom. He's got remixes out from Kalani on the beat. He fucking he just really Champagne Tundra, Heavier Rain. He still is out there releasing good content, even though we're not going to shows. He's just mentioned in the video the other day, he's still got 2, 3 albums in his back pocket. Like, it's not that he's not working. Even if he wasn't working, what the fuck do you care about it? He's still
Yeah,
releasing music. He's
motherfucker, you
still
can't.
making videos.
Motherfucker, you can't figure out how to get more than 132 subs and 56 videos since 2007, bitch. So what the fuck are you talking about? And oh, by the way, when he
Exactly.
has his show, all out of his pocket, all out of his money. Independent, asshole. Independent means do whatever the fuck it is you want to, not because some Jerry Curl little dickhead in some office tells you that you got to go and do 17 shows, and if not, you're not going to. You do 17. They work you like a damn mule, and they give you 10% of your money. So you're mad because he's not an idiot, because he won't do it, because then he could turn around and do whatever the fuck it is that he wants to do. It's crazy. And like he said, you know, you can pick and choose out of, like Jason Queen said in his video, you can pick and choose. Yep, that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing to fit your narrative, to try to help you make an attack video on Upchurch so you could use his name, make people say, oh shit, what's this? And you try to become the next Dagburn and get some views and get some subs. And I mean, I'm not mad at you for, you know what, even, bro, I don't know about you, man, but I ain't even mad at you. You want to attack Upchurch. Upchurch, here's what's crazy. Upchurch probably won't even see his video, and Upchurch probably won't even see this live about his video. Upchurch could probably give a shit less than that, but and I'm not mad at you. Attack Upchurch. That's fine. He could take it. I mean, look at what he's taking right now. Shit. Look what he's took. Look what he's triumphed and won over. You know, look at the shit that he's been through. He ain't worried about no damn Jason King or Jason Queen making a video with 132 subs and shit like that. He probably won't even see this live. So I'm not mad at you, Jason Queen, for wanting to go on an attack, because it ain't gonna bother Upchurch. But here's the thing: at least keep it in contents, bro. Make it a video I can watch. Make it a video where I don't sit here and go this all the time, or what the hell does that mean? And just like he said in his video, the trim in his house and the this and that, and so he's strung out because of the style trim, color trim on his goddamn house. Like, what are we talking about here? Because
Exactly.
he's given shown love and given away stuff. He's crackhead. We're crack squad over here. Well, I mean, he's doing all this. If if I was at Up Church's level, always on YouTube, no indications, doing boss ass shit, producing music left and right, keeping these motherfuckers' necks pounded to the ground, keeping the pressure on, and I'm doing it while I'm all strung out on this drug. Man, I need some of that dope. I ain't kidding. I need some of that dope. I need to dope up. He's an idiot, and that's what he said. He says, you can pick and choose the trim on his house. Uh, um,
It said something about
he
the
gives
painted
away
wood
cars.
paneling.
Yeah, and it's like, yep, you could pick and choose. You could, yeah, you're right, Jason Queen. You could sit here and pick flies out of dog shit and try to make up some outlandish reasons of why he's strung out and this that, and all it is just fluff. You know what you are, bro? You're a fluff girl. You set off to the side. I hope there ain't no kids in here, but you're the equivalent of a fluff girl. You know what a fluff girl is? Fluff girls, they're actually paid a salary, a yearly salary, set off to the side and do stuff to guys to keep them ready to go when they go on set to a porno. That's what you are, dude. You're the equivalent of a fucking fluff girl. You clown.
Exactly.
Sorry, guys. I'm just talking my shit. Your boy's talking his shit. A while ago, I went to go check the damn comments, though. I'm on fire and talking my shit, but I still don't know how to operate my damn phone. I went to go check the comments, turn my phone around. I looked back down and it was looking at my dash.
I know. I seen that. I thought you froze up. But like, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at him either. It's just like, man, if you're gonna put something out there, especially if you're gonna put something out there to a crowd of people that you know are gonna see it, you're making yourself look stupid when you don't have any like viable argument. Like you can say what you think and you can have your feelings and that's fine because it's social media, bro. It's YouTube. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, and I don't hold nothing against you for that. But at the same time, one, make your shit factual. Like give more receipts. Don't just sit there and say, well, you can go back and from Upchurch's mouth, you hear it himself. The one big thing, first thing he said that made me think, well, this dude just does not absolutely just does not know what the fuck he's talking about. Uh, was when he said that he's only making a living off of like the one or two shows that he's done in the past couple of years. Motherfucker, you're stupid. That's it.
I
You
get,
don't know
I
shit. Like there's
guess,
so much more ways that he's making money.
hey, I guess case closed. Yeah, he would be broke. I mean, yeah, I mean, and there's another thing. I mean, you only living off your show money and so forth, and then your mom takes your show money and go buys two $500,000 houses and however much this third one is he just found out. Yeah, hell, I'd be broke too, because mom was investing and mom was protecting money from lawsuits that he's been having for years now. uh then he goes to talk about uh he talks about how Upchurch isn't real and all he wants to do is make a video and he wants to live his life on YouTube. He started out on YouTube and fine. You liked it back then, motherfucker. So why you acting like a drag queen about it now? He says this is his life he's living. He's putting his life, he's living it right in front of us. It's cool shit.
Exactly.
He's an independent artist, a very successful top. He's eating at the top of the food chain as a dependent artist. He's putting it on there. There ain't no fake front, no hidden scenes. He's putting it all right on YouTube to see, and you gobbled it up. No pun intended. You gobbled it up back then and loved it, and now when he's still doing it, now all of a sudden you want to get sensitive. Why? Because it all trickles down, no matter how you slice it, back down to views and back down to subs. And then he goes on to talk about how all Upchurch does is make video and attack. What in the hell? In your description, Jason Queen, it says to expose haters. You're on here hating. You're on here attacking. Then he was talking about how Upchurch fake in front lives his life on YouTube, and if he was a real country boy and all this bullshit and this that. And then he talks about how why don't you just make like a simple phone call if you have a problem or issues to work out, make a simple phone call instead of going on YouTube and make a live about it and this and that. And then the very next video, bro, that he talks about was about how Upchurch was was talking on the phone. Hey, get to Kylie. Which here that going back, I'm sorry. Do you think maybe into that? Let's make believe for a second, or maybe have like use the other 40% of our brain that we haven't used all of our life somehow. Let's use that part and maybe adventure and say, was he baiting and just trying to raise awareness? Did he really not mean it? But he was just trying to. I don't. Who knows? I'm not up church. I don't know. But here's the thing. You're exactly right, Jason Queen. After he said Rodney wasn't real and this and that, and Adventures with Purpose found her body and found her car, he turns around, gives him 100,000 fucking dollars. I guess donates $100,000. I guess that was part of him being strung out, and that was part of him irresponsibly spending his own only supported by doing one show every 2 year money, and he was being an idiot. So I mean, he thought maybe he thought a little bit. It was. I mean, he donated $100,000. To say thank you to Adventures with Purpose for finding her car and body. But then he goes on to say, and what reminded me of that is Jason Queen says all he does. Why don't he make a video just instead of calling these people? And then he talks about how he makes a video and he's talking to someone about, hey, get the Hellcat ready for possible donation, and we'll do the house and yard, and he was talking about like chores and things he need to do with one of his workers, this and that. I'm sorry, how is he talking to that person?
Through a phone, making a
Oh
phone
yeah,
call.
right, yeah. He had a fucking phone in his hand. But just because he continues to document his life and he films everything, his shows, everything, he doesn't hide anything. He has probably the most transparency that I've seen a celebrity have. Uh, but now because he does it, because he has family members, and it's so sensitive and it's so unbelievable that I struggle to just come out and talk about his mom and dad. Like that's wow. Like not just family members, you're creators, dude. You're both halves of the situation that came together to create you may possibly be robbing you of money and misappropriating your funds. And then you got Jason Queens and the Dagburns and all in here. I'm sick of it, y'all, saying that, well, I think Patty or maybe Patty was protecting his money from his irresponsible spending. You're full of more shit than a Christmas turkey. Again, no pun intended. Gobble, gobble. Stupid shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no, you're good, man. Just that's a good point there about all the whole like Johnny Gob. Like I feel like half of these people don't even really have beef with Upchurch. Like they just
Ah,
do it. They just do it for the views. I mean, look at like so you have people that support Upchurch. You have people that support Dagburn. At the end of the day, what we're doing right now, or what everybody else is doing when you make videos like that, we're all just on YouTube. It's all a social media platform. When you turn that camera off, you're still a normal person sitting in your recliner or at your desk or at your home. You're about to get up, make a sandwich. Like we're all still normal people. So when you get on there, why does it bug you so fucking much? Like Dagburn, for instance. Like that dude is, I feel like, just taking real life and thrown it into YouTube. Like he thinks he is more in real life on YouTube than he is away from that fucking camera. And that's what gets on my fucking nerves. Because to be honest with you, dude, I don't even fucking. I think it's funny to watch Dak burn just because like he's so involved and he's so obsessed with the situation, but it gets him views, and that's what he likes about it. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at anybody that supports Dagburn or supports this Jason Queen or supports me and you or supports Ryan Upchurch because at the end of the day, everybody's just a normal human being. There might be some points that somebody rolls across that you agree with or don't agree with. And that's fine. And you can go on YouTube and you can voice your opinion just like we are right now. We're voicing our opinion on what we thought about Jason Queen's uh, video, but I mean, some people take it way too much to heart to where they almost build a YouTube lifestyle off of it, and that's that stupid shit like Dagburn, for instance, and even Upchurch. when Jason said something about Upchurch wanting to troll people and everything else like that. See, like you said about Upchurch being transparent, he literally said that he likes trolling Dagburn for the fun of it because it's funny. He's not even really all that mad. He thinks it's funny, so he just does it and he puts it on YouTube. Like there's no hidden, there's nothing being hidden. I don't think there's any ulterior motives. It just is what it is.
Yep.
I don't, but like the persistency of some of the people who feel like they just need to attack on everybody. And I can tell, like this dude, this Jason Queen dude, like you said, he said he's like he got a whole YouTube channel surrounded by working on cars and traveling and adventures and yada yada yada. Okay, so he's since 2007 he has 100 something subscribers and like 50 something videos over the course of fucking 10 13, 16 years, 16 years, right? So maybe he's just doing this just exactly to clout chase, or he might just be doing it to even just say his opinion. Hey, he can say his opinion and that's fine, but don't make yourself look like an asshole doing it. I'm not mad at him. I just think that he just made some very untruthful points. He didn't look deeper into the box on what he was fucking saying about it.
Yeah,
And that
that's what
is
I
what
meant.
got under
Yeah.
my skin.
Yep. And that's what I was saying about we're not mad. It's not about mad. I guess I'm saying, hey, I ain't hating on you. Go ahead and tack, and this do your thing and this that. At least make it. At least make it. I mean, that's what we're doing. When we get off here, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna joke. Probably call each other this and that. Yeah, we're gonna get some views. We'll probably get on fire about this and that. At the same time, we do authentically support Up Church. We do authentically. We're Creek Squad. I have Creek Squad all throughout my shit. I mean, I probably spent shit. I probably spent $1,000 just in hats and shirts and so forth at the show for all of us to have hats and shirts stuff. I mean, like we're Creek Squad though. I mean, at the end of the day, but we are going to keep it like actual. Like when we was down in Alabama and everything, we was talking, to Mama Chrislin and everything. It's like, yeah, they do get too married to this YouTube. Like, I think they get off. I just hope a lot of these YouTubers don't get off the phone and like beat the hell out of their wife or beat the hell out of their dog or punch themselves in the face. Like everybody says it's for entertainment purposes only, but when's going to be the first ones that actually realize and act like that as soon as you click in live or finish editing that video and you hit upload, go drive a truck, go work, go do shit. Don't get too married. Some people get engulfed and depressed. I think about this YouTube shit and everything, and or even sell themselves out, or like you said, back to your point. We ain't mad at you. Go ahead and do your thing. We'll see how it goes. If it don't go good, hey, at least you tried it. I guess shit. I don't know, but at least make the shit watchable. At least make sense out of it. Just don't blow smoke out your ass. You know what I mean? It's ludicrous. It's crazy how people. I mean, he made his video was over 33 minutes long, and bro, I don't feel like he said 2 minutes worth of shit. He was a
That's what I'm saying.
$5 ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can try to attack an entire community. He's calling all the Creek Squad, Cult Squad, or Crack Squad, or
Here we go again. Somebody, daddy, daddy, no show enough love, so somebody got a flippy floppy and try to get they're in survival mode or they want to try something different and trying to get the views and subs elsewhere. It's crazy. 33 minutes worth of video, and I couldn't even make out. I couldn't make 2 minutes worth of sense out of anything that he said. And what it is, bro, is someone aspiring to be the next Johnny Goblin, to be the next Dagburn. That's what it is. Trying to be the next Dadburn because being Creek Squad, you know, you couldn't process it. You couldn't process it. You couldn't be about that life, and your ass got on fire, got sore. So now you want to go on the attack to try to get your views and your subs. And he's probably still sitting at home in his cam man, still bumping the same music because he know Upchurch's shit goes hard as shit, bugging, and he's probably still four wheeling and throwing his rock out sign and all that, but for the sake of getting views and subs, he's trying to become the next goddamn Johnny Dagburn. You know, that's another thing. We haven't mentioned, we haven't addressed it in this and that, but uh, if he does see it and everything, you might have noticed that we've said Dagburn a couple of times. We've never said Dagburn before. It feels good as shit. Dagburn, why don't you cry me another one? But we haven't addressed it. We haven't said anything. We've been doing our intros. We've been staying in that lane, and it's been so much fun and so busy that we've had a great time. It's been a blessing. But the reason why we have opened that can of worms and went ahead and just spoke freely on it and everything is because I think Johnny, he went on Shane React's uh, panel. They took it down. I don't know why they took it down. If that was the only reason, you took it down. But you went in there and you put two mother truckers' name in your motherfucking mouth.
Yep.
You thought we missed it? Did you think we missed it, Johnny? We didn't miss it, Bubba. We seen it. And I'll tell you this. I'll for the sake of YouTube's and entertainment, doesn't bother me. Um, we went down to Alabama. We wanted to take Lil Payday some stuff. I like the kid, and I'll tell you exactly why. All right. You want to say people grooming him, and you want to say Lil Payday's gonna do what he wants to do. His mom's gonna watch what he wants, watch what he does. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen a couple times while I was down there in a short period, the 4 days that we were down there, thanks to the truck here arranging that for us and getting stuck and breaking. But she said a couple times in the short days with her, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. Let's back up from this. So he's going to do what he's going to do within reason as a juvenile with the guardianship of his mom and dad. Great people, good people. Um, but we took that down here. We took the stuff that we took down there, and it was small time stuff. Um, Shout out Upchurch for really hooking it up. I mean, we took
Yeah.
crumbs down there compared to what your boy Upchurch took down there. So man, that's mad love. I still can't get over that, man. It was making me tear up. I was trying to write a post on it when we wrote that post. I was trying to proofread it and write the post. I kept tearing up every time I was looking at it, man. It still gets me. That's mad love. But we actually took the stuff that we took down there, not to groom Payday, Johnny. All right. Uh, it was because one time I was on live with him, and I was in front of we only had like 7 people on there, and we was on live, and he was riding in the van with his mom and so forth, and they got to joking, got to saying something, and Pay, I hadn't talked to him a lot, and Pay, he goes 100 miles an hour. He get on that Red Bull, and I do believe he gets wings. Like when they say in the commercial, Red Bull will give you wings and make you fly. Like I could picture a squirrel with wings flying for that commercial and his little Payday. You know what I mean? But he's going 100 miles an hour and everything, and then he stopped and he was like, and I don't know if you remember it, but he stopped and he was like, "Hey, you want to know something about my mom, y'all?" And I thought to myself, "Oh God, like I'm really wondering."
You're breaking up. Yeah.
And now we're alive, and I was like, "Oh God, please be careful, son. Come on, Bubba, don't say nothing, disrespect your mama and everything." And I was worried, and I said, "Yeah," because I didn't want two mother truckers to be seen as like someone getting on there and enforcing or enabling a kid to be disrespectful. That's not the Southern way. That's not a Southern gentleman and so forth. So I was worried. I was like, "Yeah," and then I was like, "What's he gonna say next?" He was like, "If I disrespect my mom, she will smack the crap out of me, y'all. This that like she don't." And it turned it into a laughing moment, and I laughed about it, and I was so grateful. And that's why I was like, man, I like this kid. He's on YouTube. He could be doing other things. YouTube streets can be funny. He's 13, but he's on here. He's keeping it respectful. He's trolling a little bit, which I believe some of you little, how can I say this without getting our asses in trouble? You little insecure adults out there, by the way, you can let the little 13-year-old troll a little bit. You can take it. Okay, he is a kid. He's just trying to have fun. Could be out there doing worse things, But you can let this one slide. You can let this pass. Be a man. We're adults here. All right. He's just having fun, but he kept it respectful in that video and everything. That really impressed me, and I like that. And that's what led actually to me and Nate. And don't let me speak. Am I speaking out of pocket here? Am I saying it right?
No, you're good.
That's what
Well,
actually led up.
it's actually Nate and I, but I'm not going to sit here grammar check you. Go
Oh, you proper English motherfucker.
ahead. Go
But
ahead.
no, that's what actually took us down to Alabama to. That's what took us down to Alabama to take them the stuff that we did. So it wasn't a groom. It wasn't to say, yeah, keep attacking people. This la la land bullshit. The Dagburn, PBR, and all these other guys, want to say. We actually took it down there because out of the respect that he remained, and even in his hype, being on live and having fun, he still kept it one hundo, and he kept respecting his mom. So that's what's up. Shout out to Payday. Now,
Yep.
when we were down there, I'll say this: cooked for us. We went to the store, refused to allow us to pay for anything. Welcomed us into their house, told us, and again, what we done there, and why we were there is fuck you. By the way, none of your damn business. But since we're talking about it, and I just want to talk, not really having to explain myself, just to talk about it. But when we're there, real prideful people didn't want us to pay for anything, invite us into the house. We only paid for. Well, I gave because he won the bet because we just wanted to make a damn video. I bet little payday that $20 he couldn't carry it to the front of the store. So other than the $20 and the one time, it's no, you take the day off. You don't buy nothing. You do this and that. You've done enough. Let's go eat Chinese food, and that was what she allowed us to pay for. So uh, to sit there and go on there and say, get it whatever you can out of Up Church or Two Mother Truckers or sleeping on your couch, and then he goes on to hit about that's the leadership you want around your son, and then what? Two guys that own a business, is working a business right now, owns a semi, making money. Um, okay, you lost me on that, but okay. I mean, just whatever. But we seen your video. We seen you put our name in your mouth. Everybody gets their onesies and twosies. You might have been hyped, but the only thing I'll say is, Dagburn, careful,
Yeah. Tread,
careful.
treading
I'll tell
waters,
you.
bud.
I'll tell you a little secret. Uh, Two mother truckers bite back. That's facts. So
Yeah. Just like you said in your wrong side, or in your song, don't get on our bad side. Two mother truckers. Yeah. You think? Yeah. We could definitely pocket something on you for real. You saw what we did to Captain Kurt just for funnies because we like Captain Kurt, and we made that little parody video. Don't don't let us start to show our teeth and really have to break it down.
yeah, we'll try. We'll try. I mean, if somebody wants some, we'll troll the shit out of them. I don't give a shit. And because when we walk away, it is for fun. Uh,
Yeah.
it is for fun. But yeah, careful though. We'll keep you busy. We'll keep you real busy. I mean, at the end of the day, we don't give a shit. That's someone that's dangerous to you. That someone don't give a shit. And I mean, you can talk about if my mom was dying or whatever. You could talk about my mama dying and this and that. And if it's funny, I'll even laugh. I'll be like, "Damn, son, that was pretty good." The only thing is, just remember though, now it's my turn. Now it's our turn. So but yeah, I had a great time down in Alabama. That's why we went. We actually went because of respect to Payday. Little Payday showed his mom. Had really actually nothing to do with YouTube. And then when we were there, it wasn't any charity. It wasn't Mama Chris Land getting anything. But trust me when I say that, it wasn't anything about her trying to get anything out of Two Mother Truckers. Lord have mercy. She wasn't. Did you see his table? like the homeschooling stuff and everything. It's like, damn, I'd rather take my damn ass back to middle school or whatever it is, had to do all that stuff,
Oh yeah, he
so
had the
he gets his work,
homework.
yeah, he gets his work done, and uh, I kind of see why he drinks Red Bull now, actually,
Yeah.
when I think
Well,
about
that's
it.
what I'm saying. He's super intelligent for his age. He's 13 years old, and he talks like a grown man. Like he can sit there, and when you have a conversation with him, especially something that takes thought, you can tell that he can pause and critically think about it before he makes his response. Like he's super intelligent.
Burton says Dagburn's just building a little YouTube alliance. Hey, you know another alliance? There's another alliance out there, boy, and they can be some mofo's. Creek
Oh yeah,
Squad.
and y'all that are in this live right now, if y'all did see the picture of me sleeping on the couch next to Dwayne, I had a belly full of chili. We was watching Tombstone, and I was sleeping good. That was a good nap.
Yep.
Ain't nothing better
Right,
than some homemade chili and some Wyatt Earp.
and that's another thing. Right on Mama Chris Land Dwayne's couch because we were welcomed in. We were trusted. We were found out, weighed, measured, and we were trusted. And you're just mad that probably some of y'all, if you come back and watch this or happen to see this, ain't trusted. It wouldn't be trusted. So, eh, we got spaghetti and
Exactly.
chili. We got spaghetti and chili, motherfuckers. How's that, Dag? Shit.
Yeah, that's I think was one of the reasons why he was so mad because like at least people that know us personally, or even some people that only see us on YouTube, like we're raw, man. Like there's nothing like we don't get in front of the camera and put on this fashion or whatever you what's it called? It's a
Front,
persona or whatever the
fake,
fucking word
fake
is for it.
persona.
Persona. Yeah, we don't put on this persona. What you see on the camera is exactly who you would see in the real life. Like me, I still stumble on my words. Chad will say 20 fucking times in a sentence while he's in front of camera, whether you're there or not. Like we it is what it is. And that's what I'm saying. Like why I don't understand. I was veering off there. What I'm saying is that we're real people. That's what they right there. It's like we're real people, and when we show up, and we was like, this is who we really are. When people go look at Dagburn, no, probably Mama Chrislyn and Peyton and Dwayne would probably not let you sleep on the couch, or probably not cook you dinner, or help you out with your truck situation, or help you find solutions to this, and that, because when they look at you, you are deemed as untrustworthy. You're deemed as a crazy fucking crackhead. No one wants to be around you. No one looks at one of your videos or does any research about you in your previous videos and be like, I can welcome that man in my house. No way. No fucking way in hell.
The flip flopping with him is paramount, bro.
I'm
Talking
saying.
talking about
God.
never being taught not to tell on people and how he worked for drugs. Like, oh man, no, nah, you can't be trusted around these parts.
Yeah, he went from
You got
drawing
bigger
pictures
problems.
of
You got bigger
upchurch.
problems than worrying about upchurch, boy. You got
Yeah,
big.
exactly.
Yeah. Drawing picture about upchurch. You're right. You need to repaint your damn life. Your way of thinking. And you know what? Hey, you know what, Dagburn? You see this? You get on there. I'll tell you what. We'll get on there and we'll talk. Don't kick us out though. Don't kick us out when it gets sore or gets a little heated. We don't have any problem. We'll go up on a panel with you and talk to you. We can talk it out. Hell, we get all kinds of views. You'll get a shit ton of views. We'll get a shit ton of views. We'll be on fire. The streets will be on fire. Don't kick us out though. Don't kick us out though if we say some real shit or get under your skin or out argue you or tear that ass up. I mean, we won't kick you out. You come up on our live. I don't care. We won't kick you out. If you say something that stings us now, well, we'll have to work harder, sting you back, and that whole thing. But we won't kick you out. So I mean, we ain't got no problem. You want to put your name in our mouths and so forth. We can talk about it, just like all your lives you do. Uh, let's talk about it. Shit, let's talk about it. You know, but don't kick us out though. Don't get sensitive and then kick us out and block us and so forth. We can still be your friends. We'll still be your fans. So I mean, and I've watched Dagburn. I've watched him, talk his shit about Upchurch and this and that. It's a shit show. It's a car accident that you ain't supposed to look, but you still turn your head and look. Uh, but we don't have no problem. It's for entertainment, and that's the reason why we watched you. I mean, you're not actually going to show up and hurt Upchurch at his house or do any harm to him. So I mean, you're just entertaining to watch because you're a shit show. You're a gold mine. But and it is for entertainment purposes. By the way, if you see this and you want to dox us, go ahead. But I own the company we work at. You're looking at the owner. So if you dox where I work at and want to call in, um, you'll be talking to me. So, would you
Then I,
froze up?
yeah, am I still froze?
No, you're good now.
Yeah, I clicked on my directions. My damn phone and my trucker GPS are arguing with me. Which, I mean, I'm following my phone GPS. I just got my trucker one for a good reference while we're doing this live. But I was just double checking my directions, make sure I was taking the right exit because I didn't want to be trying to head up to Port Huron, Michigan, and end up in fucking Grand Rapids or some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I got 11 minutes till I'm at the first store of my damn self.
I wish I had 11 minutes.
Man, we've missed the chat. We're sorry, chat. We're sorry we miss it. It's crazy to do a live. You know why? Because we got to keep it nice and safe and so forth. Keep it in the lanes and so forth. But then between that, you can just look forward and talk your shit. But it's hard to look down. It's crazy, and then doing it on a cell phone where it's only 2, 3 comments at a time, that makes it super hard. But I've seen a lot of good points in here. Thanks, Jamie. Hey, Jamie. Thank you for modding, girlfriend. See, Mama Chris ain't seeing that it keeps moving. Everyone has been to my house. I've Googled it and researched it. Yeah, that's what's up. Mama Chris Land says everybody's been to her house. She's Googled and looked up and researched them and so forth. I believe that. 'Cause I kept noticing she'd ask questions here and there, kind of check us out. And then it was finally when Dwayne, kind of said, "Hey, I realized, y'all could stay out in the semi and everything, but we got all this room, all that, uh, and we just became, truthfully, we became family." And that's another thing I'll say. You know, little pay. He's a troll. Nate's frozen again. His phone sucks. Nate's a Nate or Lil Payday will do a little bit of trolling, and little Payday, in actuality, he is smart, and in actuality, he could keep a lot of y'all's asses busy. He's already done it under the supervision of his mom and dad, and he's still done it interesting enough, and Iceman and so forth to get y'all's feelings awry or got them all in a bunch and so forth. So the interesting thing is he is smart and he's fine with trolling. And I think that he's fine with trolling and getting trolled back and then hanging up to YouTube and doing his music and so forth. So interesting enough, he's gotten a couple of men's panties in a bunch, uh, and he's fine with being trolled back. Uh, but if I
Yeah,
honestly believe that Mama Chris Land said I released the dogs. I released the supervision. A couple of those guys' ass would be busy. But the one thing I will say is, since we did go down there, you put our names in your mouth. You thought we missed it. Took the video down. We still seen it. You want to talk no further on it? We won't talk no further on it. You want to talk some shit? You want to talk about it on a panel? We're game for that too. But the one thing I will say is pay trolls. Hey, free game. He can get trolled back a little bit, and I think he can handle it. But you know, the only thing I say is people have friends and people have family, and I went down and broke broke bread. Sorry, broke. I broke bread in them people's houses. I became family with them. We became family with them. We've spent time together in the living room. We bonded. So the only thing I'll say is he trolls you a little bit, you troll a little bit back. Okay, you want to get into doxing and personal shit and this and that. That's my family. That's my family, dog. So pack a lunch, cause
Yeah, but
I'll keep your ass real busy.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we do it for fun. We think it's and we don't care. We'll make ourselves look goofy while trolling you. You know why? Because we don't give a fuck. It's funny.
We get off the phone and be like, damn, he actually tore our asses up, dude, and laugh about it. And laugh about it. We don't give a shit because it's just YouTube. But
Exactly. Lord have mercy. So I don't know
we
what the hell
appreciate
happened
y'all.
here.
I appreciate y'all, and I think we both appreciate all y'all coming in here this
Yep.
fine Saturday morning, talk our juicy shit, and again, we're just having fun too. We just want to talk shit. I mean, we're gonna have Ryan's back, but at the same time, we just want to talk shit. Somebody want to talk shit? We're gonna take the video, break it down, and talk shit. Then after that, we're gonna hit click, and that's literally what I'm gonna do here in about 5 minutes. Showing up to the first store, got to deliver, and it's back to life. But then I get right on here and watch some YouTube and be in the comments myself. For YouTube's for fun. Don't say it's for fun. Don't say it's for fun, and then don't act like it's for fun. Act like your ass cheeks is all hurt about it. But nah, wait a minute, dog. It's for fun. You know,
Facts.
cracks me up.
God dang. I don't know what the hell happened here. Everything was clear, and then I turn on and
We love you. We love you too, Mama Chris Land. We love everybody in here. Thanks for coming in here and supporting. We love everybody in here. Again, I'm so sorry, man. It's great to have something to do while we drive. We're grinding the asphalt and chewing away at the miles and so forth. But what does suck is man, driving and keeping it safe. You got to sacrifice one thing. And I think a lot of times we sacrifice the comments, so that sucks. But
yeah. But hey, we are two mother truckers now. We're getting some footage of inside the trucks.
what is Nick? Somebody said Nate still looks like a Nick, and everybody's saying Nick.
Oh my God. Hey, look what you did, Mama Crystal.
That's uh, that's Nick Dagmar. Won't you cry me another one? Hey, if you come back and watch this, Dagmar, why don't you get in there and say that in the comment? Give
Yes,
us
please.
give us a fat Dagmar on the ones and twos. Give us a Dagmar.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, we did a lot of ranting in this video. This is a little crazy, wasn't it?
I kind of like this little ranting business. Kind of fun.
It is kind of fun.
I think it's fun. I see why everybody's doing it. Kind of fun. At least makes sense out of it. That's the only thing I asked. At least
Right.
now I want to watch a video and be like, oh no shit, no, no. I mean you do got a good point. Like shit, damn, did you see this? That was on fire. That was juicy. But if I'm sitting there watching your video the whole time going, huh? What?
Are you froze? No, it looks like Chad has frozen. Yeah, Kato even just said in there that yeah, give it a storyline. Yeah, make some sense out of it. Like if you say something, then at least try your best to show receipts. Give people that you're talking to a reference on where you found that information and break it down to better detail of why you think that. You can't just be like he's on crack because of his fucking window sills or the out mark of his windows. I can't having a brain fart. You know what I'm saying? Like that's ridiculous.
And I'm sorry, isn't like today, like everybody's going back. You, you talking about our dog Upchurch's trim, bro? Everybody's going back and repurposing stuff. Like there's a big repurpose look that everybody's after, and they're making trim out of damn pallet wood. What in the fuck are you talking about? Really? But now we're dipping down. We're gonna go a whole nother hour. Y'all ready? We finna go a whole nother hour. Hey, we told you we was truck drivers. We can go for miles. Shit. Well, honestly, I got to get off here. I'm getting ready to pull in this store here in a minute because I'm fixing to deliver. Get this day over with.
Oh, oh yeah. I'll say I'm not too far away from mine either.
Nice. See, we appreciate y'all. Y'all pass the time. Michigan, are you visiting? Can't remember the first store. I know the second store is Imlay City. Uh, and then dang, I went blank. Oh shoot, I got the paperwork beside me. Going to Attica. Attica is the first store. AH, Attica is the first store, and then Imlay City, and then Almont. If I'm saying that right, Almont, Mount. You anywhere around those parts, Age?
Ooh, boy. God dang,
Man,
construction scene in Toledo is real.
I'm looking at the likes, and we got 40 likes. That's the most likes I think we've had on a live. Man,
Oh,
I'm liking this
sweet.
rant and shit. Who else needs some shit talked about? I want to talk some shit about somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, I like talking about shit. Hey, but we don't do it for the views and likes and subs. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Well, Nate, I'm gonna get off here, man. I'm 2 miles out.
Alrighty,
Chat, love
yeah.
y'all. Mods,
Like,
y'all always on y'all's game. Love the shit out of y'all for real.
for real. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget. Everybody else in the chat too. Like, share, comment it, subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet.
Yes,
Appreciate
please.
the love. And hell, we'll see y'all some other time. Maybe ran a little bit more, but other than that, hell, two mother truckers will see y'all next time.
Yep. Thanks a lot, guys. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday together or with your family and get something good to eat, relax. Two mother truckers will be out here doing the work. Stop by your Dollar General. We're filling them up. We're gonna stop by, fill them up. All
That's right.
right, love y'all. Y'all have a good Saturday. Have fun. Fuck the haters. We're out here doing boss ass shit. Piss on them.
That's
All
right.
right, guys. All right, guys. Catch y'all around. Nate, I'll holler at you here in a few.
All right. See ya.
See you guys.